welcome back. We're here starting at size 9 and going through sizes 9 and 10 in the Shapeshifters virtual storefront. If you haven't already, you're going to need to measure yourself once at the chest, at the biggest part, breathe in. Once below the chest, breathe in. And then once you have those two numbers, you're going to need to take the Shapeshifters size chart, which I will post on this video. Find your chest size down the side, under chest along the top. Find where the two meet to find your Shapeshifters binder size. If it's gray, that means a stiff insert is recommended. Add a quarter size if you want a relaxed fit. Relaxed fit is super useful for a lot of folks when you're exercising, when you're breathing heavy, any of that stuff. A relaxed fit is also something that doesn't have a stiff insert. So even if you would normally have a stiff insert, if you want a relaxed fit, go without. That said, let's see, we left off on number 64. So starting with binder number 65, I'm going to get all of the size 9s, there we go. Binder number 65 is a solid gray, size 9, with a stiff insert in it, 16 inches long. Just got to mark the number here. I'm going to try and go through them a little bit more quickly, because it is getting towards the end of the day here in Vermont land. Short gray binder, number 65. Number 66 is this nice, wonderful magenta, which I think is also called a hibiscus some of the time. It's 32 inches long. It's pretty dang long, and it's got a good sized hip flare. Size 9, 32 inches long, magenta, number 66. Number 67 is another Snickster. This is one of those that has an interesting texture on it. In this particular case, I can feel the texture going up is smooth and going down is a little bit rough. Size 9, and the length is 25 inches. So, 25 inches long, and I believe this one is number 67. Yeah. Binder number 68 is a sunflowers. Haven't seen one of these on the rack yet. I love them. Always so bright and cheerful. Size 9, 16 inches long, does have a stiff insert. Binder number 68. Always so bright. I love every time a customer sends a selfie in. One of my favorite ones that really stuck with me for a long time was someone wearing a sunflower binder and sitting on a swing set outside. It's just such a good image. Y'all have such good aesthetic. Binder number 69 is a size 9 plain white, 14 inches long with a stiff insert. When you have a stiff insert and it's 14 inches long, there's only that one little inch of fabric beyond the stiff insert, so it's definitely not going to roll up because there's nowhere for it to go. That's binder number 69. There you go. Binder number 70. Solid black. Size 9. 16 inches long, no stiff insert. This one's going at a discount because it's been through a few events. Number 70. Now we get into 9 1/4. First one of those is a Cosmos binder with a side zipper. always nice. We always do a clasp at the top of the zipper so that there is something stopping the zipper from just popping open or sliding down, rolling down under the pressure that binder always puts on itself. So this is a size 9 1/4 side zipper Cosmos binder, and it's number 71, I think. Yes, 71. There you go. Number 72 is a Quicksilver with a back zipper. Well, this is pretty unusual. It's not often that we get a back zipper binder. Usually when you're putting this on, you zip it up in the front and then you scoot it around your body to get the front side to the front, and then you pull your arms into the armholes. That's usually the way to do it. But a back zipper can be nice for folks who want something that doesn't have a zipper pull right there against your side. Some people it doesn't bother, some people it does. And so if you don't like the zipper pull right up against your side, your options are front or back. And if you have a front zipper and you're wearing a shirt like the one I'm wearing, sometimes the zipper pull is visible against the shirt. And that's one reason to get a back zipper. There are several. That was number 72. I think my favorite reason ever that somebody gave me for needing a back zipper was that they were in a CPR class and they needed their partner to be able to deal with their binder in context of figuring out how to, or learning how to do CPR on each other. Y'all lead cool lives. Number 72, Quicksilver back zipper. Number 73, 9 1/4 bright red. This is another one of those that has no tag on it and just has the size marked right in there, so I'm not going to mark the fabric up more, but I'll remember that it's number 73 because it's in between two others. What's the length on you? 18 inches long. By the way, I don't think I mentioned, but Quicksilver was 14 inches long, and that Cosmos was 16 inches. So, number 71, Cosmos, 9 1/4, 16 inches. Number 72, Quicksilver, back zipper, 14 inches long. Number 73, 9 1/4, bright red, 18 inches. Now we're gonna go to 9 1/2. Size 9 1/2, jellyfish tears. This is the blue hollow. It does have the hollow effect, though again, not sure how much you can see it in this particular lighting. It's got a stiff insert, size 9 1/2, and it's 17 inches long. So, 17 inches, and it's number 74. Jellyfish tears is what we named this fabric because I'm an Adventure Zone nerd. Number 75. This is called Maple. It's not too different from the Sassafras before, but it's a couple shades off. Size 9 1/2. It's got a stiff insert in it, and it is 16 inches long. So, 16 inches, number 75. Interesting thing about this is that it also has binding mesh on the inside. I think that's an oak mesh on the inside. So it's got like a nice match inside and out. Can't always do that, but it's nice when we can. That was 75. Here's number 76. Walnut is what we call this shade of brown. It's got black mesh on the inside with a stiff insert. It is, let's see, 16 inches long. Number 76, walnut. Size 9.5. That's right, yes, 76. All right, now we'll go on to 9 3/4. The first 9 3/4 is called Austin Roses. A nice pale pink with these splashes of green flowers in it. Size 9 3/4. It's got narrow straps, relatively. It's cut that way, which is helpful for folks who sometimes wear shirts that might show open at the collar or at the sleeves, or no sleeves, as the case may be. So it's a narrow straps, size 9 3/4, with a stiff insert. 17 inches long. 17 inches long. What number was that? 77. Number 77. Austin Roses. Number 78 is another Chimera with that good gold hollow, that nice rainbow sheen. Size 9 3/4. It has a stiff insert in it. I think this one is 16 inches. Yes, it is. So, 16 inches, and it's number 78. Good bright gold. Number 79 is a Pride Stripe. Number 79. Always nice to see the Pride Stripe with that pink in it, you know? Old school. It has a side zipper, like so. And the length is 16 inches. Just as a quick refresher, length is measured from the top of your shoulder down over your chest. 16 inches is the one that I'm wearing now, which comes down to here on me. It's pretty standard. I can go down to like a 14 inches and be comfortable, but I like the extra insurance of the 16-inch binder. It's completely up to you. A lot of people have a lot of different body shapes and types and sizes, so it's up to you to put a tape measure on your own body and figure out what length works for you. I make a lot of 16-inch binders because if you get it and you feel like, oh, this could stand to be 2 inches shorter, that's a really easy fix for me to do. So I find that's a lot of times the outer limit for a short or rib cage length binder. Number 79, Pride Stripes with a side zipper. Number 80, Trans Pride Ombre. Size 9 3/4 with a hip flare. What length are you? 24 inches long. So many people ask us for trans pride color options. And this one, though I love it dearly, the print is so long that you can't really make a short binder out of this very well without wasting a whole lot of fabric on the outside that's just dark blue for ages, or pink for ages. Anyways, Trans Pride Ombre, 24 inches long. That's binder number 80. And binder number 81 is this mustard color. It is 9 3/4, no stiff insert, 16 inches long, I believe. Yeah, it is. This one will also be at a discount because it's seen us through some events. 9 3/4. That's number 81. There we go. And now we're going to start with size 10. Size 10 starts with this solid black. Also going to be at a discount. This is number 82. It does have a stiff insert. It is 18 inches long. Ooh, stiff insert. Here's number 83. It is a camo mesh. You can tell it's a bit of an old one from us because it's got only one layer of mesh in the back. Though this is a pretty stiff mesh, I would still say that if you're in the market for a 10 1/4 size binder, this might work out for you. It has a stiff insert across the front, one layer of mesh on the back, camo binding mesh. It's still amazing to me that this is the one that our suppliers never seem to run out of. They always have a few more yards of this. Anyways, that's size 10. Stiff insert, 17 inches long. Mark that. Doing these videos is also very good for me because I get to go through the whole rack and see what's what. Now we're going to go to 10 1/4. Size 10 1/4. We've got this bright lime green. No stiff insert. 19 inches long. Ta-da. 10 1/4. That's number 84. This one is number 84. Later I'm going to go through and put tags on those so that they are numbered properly, but that doesn't have a paper tag yet. Here's number 85. A sea serpent, size 10 1/4. Got that good blue hollow going. It is 15 inches long. So, 15 inches long, number 80, what did I say, 85, is that right? Yeah, it is. 85. This is one of those that looks really good as a swimsuit. And yes, you can swim in these binders. You can swim in any binder. It's up to you to figure out how much you can swim and what your particular physical activity limits are. So I very, very much recommend getting a relaxed fit, getting one without a stiff insert to go swimming in, and just like chill in waist-deep water for a while to figure out what you can do while you're in a binder. But yes, you can swim in them in that they are synthetic fabric. They're, I don't want to say waterproof, but they're swimsuit fabric. That much is fine. Always wash cold. Don't go in the hot tub with them. Don't do that. Anyways, here's another size 10 1/2. This is binder number 86. It's a long, solid black binder. And by long, we here mean 32 inches long. It's got a straight cut all the way down, maybe a very slight hip flare. Size 10 1/2, 32 inches long. What did we say that last one was? That was 85, so this is number 86. I talk about hip flare. If your hip measurement is around the same size as your chest, or just a tiny bit more, then you probably don't need that much hip flare. If your hip measurement is substantially bigger than your chest measurement, then getting a flared binder, if you're going for a long one, is a good idea. Because if someone fit this in the chest, but did not fit this in the hip, this binder would roll up on them. The very bottom hem is not going to do a whole lot for compression. That said, if someone fit this at the 32-inch mark, it would be fine. It might even do some hip compression around hereabouts because there's enough material beneath this point to stay compressing. I hope that made sense. That was number 86. Number 87, Poplar, size 10.5, side zipper with a stiff insert. There's that side zipper. There's that stiff insert. 10.5. The length of it is 22 inches. Number 87. Number 88 is this size 10.5, bright red, 17 inches long, no stiff insert. That's number 88. Here's number 89. Snidnite. That good, subtle sheen. Size 10.5. Number 89. $20 inches long. And here we are in size 10 3/4. Binder number 90 is an inner Senshi with a stiff insert, size 10 3/4. 90. $20 inches long. 20 inches. And I think that's an extra, yeah, that is an extra wide stiff insert. The stiff insert goes all the way down to there, which is unusual for a 20-inch long binder. It's named Inner Senshi because we were talking about what's in space that has space themes, but it's also floral themes and also has all these colors. And the answer, of course, is Sailor Moon. What else? Here's number 91. Kraken, size 10 3/4. It does have a stiff insert, and it's 16 inches long. So, 91, 16 inches. Purple glitter scales. Binder number 92 is this Poseidon binder. I'm always going to feel nostalgic about Poseidon. It was the very first one we ever did. Yeah, 92. Medium length. Does not have a stiff insert. $24 inches long. And this one does have a hip flare. There we go. Binder 92. That's everything in sizes 9 and 10. Next video, we're going to finish out the last of the binders on the rack. See you in a bit.